The lesson of this video is going to be to not give up. To not give up. I already made this video. I finished this video. I finished the recording of this video. But unfortunately, I realized that after I pressed the record button in my OBS Studio, that is the program I'm using to record these videos, not very long after that, I also clicked the pause record button. This is officially second attempt, but I did give up at the beginning. I went outside, I shut down everything, I went outside, and I realized that is not the best way to start a new year, by giving up. The lesson I need to learn now is never give up. That's number one. And number two is always check that you are being recorded. Always check in OBS Studio that you are actually being recorded. So let's start. Hello everybody, my name is Marina from Marina Art Design, and in this video I'm going to show you my digital vision board file. The reason why I decided to go digital is because at the moment, currently, I'm working on multiple locations. So having a physical vision board doesn't make lots of sense, because I'm not going to be able to see it, because sometimes it can be like weeks, even months, until I go back to my main office. So I decided I'm going to use a digital vision board. As I mentioned, this is an Excel file. You can download it completely free from my Gumroad account. The link is down below in the description. And I'm going to walk you through the file. Everything is completely editable. That is what I want to mention here. Everything is completely editable. That's number one. Number two, if you do not like anything here, that's perfectly fine. My goal here is to push you into the direction of time management and planning of your future. We need to adapt to the future in front of us. The world is changing rapidly, and we have so many problems around us, recession, inflation, stuff like that, that we need to really focus on what is important and how we can survive and reach higher levels of our goals in a shorter time. Now for you, it depends in your stage of life. Maybe you are young, maybe you are old, maybe you are somewhere in between. But the step number one of creating your vision board would be to reflect on the past year. And that is what I did. I reflected on my past year, and I realized there are some things that were good, some things that are bad, and some things that I still did not test properly. And what you need to do is write them down. Write them down. Start by identifying what did you do that was good for you. And after that, determine your goals. Whatever your goals are, make sure that you have a main goal. Like, what is the most important goal that no other goal is going to influence it? For me, that is health. Not just physical health, but mental health. That is my priority number one. And I need to focus on health and happiness. And that's not, of course, an easy task. And of course, that's not something that is going to happen in 2023. I know, I'm aware it's going to be a long process, but I just need to get my wheels rotating in that direction. So that is number one for me. For you, it could be something else. If you are in good health, if you are happy with your life, then I'm guessing that's not going to be your priority. But that would be a step number two, to determine your goals. And after that, you have two options. If you are working in one location, if you are situated and you do not have to move around all the time, you can actually make a physical vision board. So physical vision board. Because as I said already, I do not have that option. I created this one. So if you click here on this button, it's going to take you to the digital vision board. Now I know it looks like a mess. This is not my actual vision board. I deleted most of my stuff here, and I just left these tabs and text boxes that you can edit This is a photo frame, so you can change this image to whatever you want. You can fill it with a different image. You can remove everything. But the reason I put this background, and also you can change this background as well if you don't like it, I wanted to have that feel of corkboard that is usually used for vision board, like whiteboard or corkboard. So of course, whiteboard would not going to make any sense. It will be just white background. So I just wanted to have that illusion of sticking things onto the corkboard to have for my vision board. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can use everything here as well. So for example, here, this is a classical stick pad. You can type here, you can change font, you can move it around, you can rotate. So everything is completely editable. I deleted my stuff from here. I left this one just so you can see how I fill it in. So this one is just like for the main goals of each month and the main goals for entire year. So for example, for January, my main goal is to publish the math maze generator, and also the second main goal would be to publish my what do you want software, because right now I have some beta testers testing it. So if they all come back with info that everything is working properly, this is going to be released in January for sure. What do you want? It's a mixture of all kinds of things. It's going to be too long to explain everything what's inside this software, but I believe this first one is clear. It is a math maze generator. It's going to be a maze generator that is using mathematical equations, and you need to solve mathematical equations as you move through the maze generator. But that's this sheet here. It's a vision board. It looks more or less realistic. Everything is editable. And then I prepared a couple of sticky notes that you can copy and paste wherever you want in this Excel sheet. You can change colors, you can do whatever you want with them. Next one is random links. Now for the random links, you're probably going to say, Marina, I can just go tap right and click the highlight star and it's going to memorize the link of the web page that I'm currently using. Yes, that is also something that I do, but the problem here with that process is I have 200 links right now saved, and I have absolutely no idea for 70% of those websites why did I save them. For 70%, I have no idea. I have to click, I have to open, and I have to just look at the web page for like 10 minutes to realize, aha, that's the reason why I saved it. So that's why I decided in 2023, I'm going to do something better, and I'm going to save the link to the website here, but I'm also going to write down why am I saving it. If you want to change this, if you want to move this, if you want to completely delete this, that's up to you. But this is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to write down why am I saving that website? Why am I saving that link? And then I have the random ideas sheet where I'm going to store all my ideas for the next 2023. For example, what's my next idea? What's my next idea? Fuzzy letters. That is something I need to create. Fuzzy. Okay, let's just keep it like that. Fuzzy letters. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but soon in my Creative Fabrica store, I'm going to publish fuzzy letters. That's my next idea. And now we have the calendar for entire year. It is a business concept, so it's spread in quadrants. So you have quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the typical business 3 months quarters. This you can delete, you can type whatever you want. So this is something that if you want to focus on during this Q1, you can type that here. So this is not meant for you to write lots of details. This is just something in short, memento for you for entire year. And also I would like to point out that this entire Excel is interactive, meaning that if you save this file before, and this is important, before you start editing, especially before you start adding things in the monthly sheets, save a duplicate of this file, because if you save duplicate of this file and if you change the year, for example 2024, as you can see here, you're going to get all the sheets are also automatically corrected. So you can use this Excel for any year in the future. So let's see 2050. You have the calendar.
Calendar. Calendar.
And automatically 2050 is here on the monthly sheets as well. So let's go back to 2023. So that is the part of the Excel that is interactive. So this calendar here will automatically adapt to the year that you type here. Here you have two links. If you are working in design, if you are working in publishing, if you are working in merch, here you have the two links of daily celebrations and international days. So if you want to make products that are seasonal, you can come here and check what are future events that are important around the world, and maybe create some designs and some books around those events. And if you are more interested in evergreen niches, here I have some list of classical evergreen book niches. And then after that you have the sheets for every month separated individually. And what is important here is that if you type a date here, so just the number, let's say number 9, and close it, that number is going to be highlighted here. So let's say if on this Monday 9 and 23 I have something to do, so 9 and 23, they're going to be highlighted here. Here you can type precise time, so 0900, and I need to wake up. So if you type something, it's going to highlight that segment, so it has data. So if I click delete, it's going to remove the highlighting. If you click on main, it's going to bring you back to the main sheet with all the links. Everything here for this one, you can edit, you can move around, you can duplicate, copy paste and make more of this, change color, change font, whatever you want. Of course, there is only one thing that you cannot change, and that is Monday being the first day of the week. I do not know where you are coming from, but Monday is the first day of the week, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Monday is the first day of the week, because on Sunday we are resting. So that's why the Monday is the first day of the week. What else do we have? After December, you have moon diet, so moon phases calendar. And if you trying to lose weight, or if you just want to have some kind of I don't know, fun activity during the moon phases, you can also, on every day that is stated here, every date, you can drink water or just liquids for 24 hours, and supposedly that's going to have a good influence on your health. So that is why I included the moon phases calendar. I'm not going to go on any special diet, because that is at the moment impossible for me. I'm just going to try to drink lots of liquids on these dates of the full moon. Also, here I would like to point out that when you open Excel file, this could look different if you do not have this font. The font is called Milkshake. It is the font you can get from Creative Fabrica.
Creative Fabrica.
So if you do not have this font installed, you're going to have a different font displaying to you. And of course, if you don't like this one and if you want to change, you can put your own font. And the last one, I put it on the end, because if you don't need it, you can just ignore it or delete it. And that is where I'm going to record my weight. And the logic behind this sheet here is that I put my target weight and I put my achieved weight. So let's put 99. So if this is green, so this column here is mathematical, performing certain mathematical action. So if this is green, I'm going to set here my award. My award is going to be banana. and my penalty is going to be meat, because I don't like meat. And this is bad for me, this is bad for my health, because I'm not supposed to eat fruit, I'm supposed to eat meat. So that is the reason why these two should be flipped. But never mind. So let's say my target was 99 and my achieved is 100. Then this one is going to be in the red. So that means I need to perform the penalty. And that's just for me. If you don't like this concept of award and penalty, you can just delete these two columns or these three columns completely. So this is just my weekly 52 weeks of monitoring my weight as well. And that's it. That is the entire vision board concept. On the main page, you have the steps how to create vision board. You have the guide, all the links to all the sheets individually. So if you want to quickly go to some sheet, you can go here. So for example, if I want to go to March, I click and I'm automatically in the sheet for March. That's it. Let me go back to the web. Let me just show you how Math Maze looks like. I released a draft version in my Facebook group and people said it looks great. So that is why I'm going to develop it. I hope in 2023 January this is going to be released. And the second one, what do you want? This is my sketch draft of that software. It's a lot. It's just mixture of all kinds of things, and I'm going to show you that in the next video. Hopefully that video is going to be next week if the program passes the beta testers review. And that's it for this video. I really hope that you have happy, healthy and good 2023. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you in the next year with more videos and more programs and more softwares and hopefully more good things for you and for me. Bye.
Niche.